The worst pain in the world goes beyond the physical, someone wrote, even further beyond any other emotional pain one can feel. It is the betrayal of a friend, the worst pain in the world. If you agree with that, it's a very painful thing, isn't it, to be betrayed by someone who you thought was a friend. And many kinds of pain or suffering in the world. Much of it is emotional pain, not just physical hurting body, but pain in the heart. And perhaps one of the worst kinds of pain you can experience is the pain of betrayal. A friend, a loved one, a family member, someone you have loved, you've invested in, someone you thought loved you and was committed to you, but they've stabbed you in the back. David recognizes this in Psalm 55, verses 12 to 14. He wrote this, "If an enemy were insulting me, I could endure it. If a foe, an enemy, were rising against me, I could hide. But it is you, a man like myself, my companion, my close friend, with whom I once enjoyed sweet fellowship at the house of God, as we walked about among the worshippers." It was his close friend that had turned against him, insulted him, rose against him. And in Psalm 41 verse 9, and this is another verse that Jesus uses, or is used to fulfill, becomes fulfilled in Jesus. Psalm 41 verse 9, "Even my close friend, someone I trusted, one who shared my bread, has turned against me," or has lifted up his heel, expression meaning turned against me, lifted up his heel against me. One who shared my bread, someone I trusted, my close friend, he's turned against me. Even, it's painful. It's deeply painful. The word companion in English, it comes from two words. With bread, someone you share bread with, someone you eat with, someone you are close to. It's painful. Job, in his experience, in his suffering, you might remember the tremendous pains that he went through. And he expressed this deeply when he cried out in Job 19 verse 19, "All my intimate friends detest me. Those I love have turned against me." It's more than he can bear, this betrayal. Jesus considered that he fulfilled those words that I read from Psalm 41. "Even my close friend, someone I trusted, one who shared my bread, has turned against me." In John 13:18, Jesus, speaking of Judas, of course, says to his disciples, "I'm not referring to all of you. I know those I have chosen. But this is to fulfill this passage of Scripture, Psalm 41, he who shared my bread has turned against me." Jesus recognized, as did Matthew, as did the other gospel writers, that the Messiah would be betrayed, that was promised, that was prophesied, told ahead of time, way ahead of time. So again we see Jesus fulfilling the promise. We know that he was betrayed, don't we, with a kiss. A very, very ironic moment. A kiss is an act of affection or respect, but here it was going to be used to betray Jesus. And I think we know the betrayal of Judas as the ultimate betrayal, don't we? When someone is called a Judas, you know exactly what is meant. You mean a traitor, you mean someone who is betrayed, a close friend. Though Jesus had done nothing deserving of betrayal, absolutely nothing. In fact, he'd shown nothing but grace to Judas. Now he was being stabbed in the back, betrayed with a kiss.